Hi, I'm Erin Price Emery with Listed Vancouver at Blue West Realty, and today I'm with
Chris Morrow, Forefront Mortgages.
All right, Chris. Income. A lot of us, we have a job, but we want to purchase a home, and income has a lot to do with what we can afford to buy.
Absolutely. So income is one of the main things that a lender will look at to qualify you for a mortgage. So very simply put, the more income you make, the more you can qualify. The less income you make, the less you can qualify for.
That makes a difference. Makes perfect sense as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Does it make a difference though? Let's say I have a full-time 9-to-5 job and it's salary-based. Does that make a difference if I was solely on commission?
Yeah, for sure. So there's many different types of income that a lender will look at. Most simple being if you're salaried or you're hourly, but you're guaranteed those hours, it's very simple math. You can essentially just get a job letter and a pay stub to confirm that income. Whereas say if you're commission based, a lender may want to see a bit more history just because it's a bit more of a fluctuation. So really simple rule, normally 2 years of history is what they want to see, but there are lenders that will look at you with, if you're commission based, with less than that, 6 months, a year. So there's so many different options to get you the financing you're looking for.
Okay, what happens if my job that I do, I get paid cash, 20 bills, 5 bills. Where did you go for there?
Yeah, for sure. So it sounds like you're probably talking about tip income. So if you're a server, for example.
Sure.
So yeah, for sure, there's really good options. I would encourage you, if that is you, deposit that into the bank just so there's a record of it. But even if you don't do that, there's still options with lenders that will just consider maybe a job letter that states what your tip amounts are to get you approved. So, I think the bottom line is no matter what type of income you have, there's always going to be a solution for getting that financing that you want.
Okay, sounds good. And then let's say for my income and my salary, I don't make enough to qualify. Can I get somebody in my family or a friend to maybe co-sign for a loan for me, or how does that work?
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what you want, is that you want someone to co-sign for you. So if you have, a mom or a brother, and if they have really good income and low debt, they can help you qualify for more, because the lender will actually take their income and add it to the application. So it's very, very common, especially with first-time home buyers, just to get them over the hump to use a co-signer to help them qualify for that property they're looking for.
Okay, last and final question. Many people have a lot of side hustles, side gigs. So can we kind of pull them together? So let's say I have my 9-to-5 job, I have a little extra job, I make some income from YouTube or from TikTok, I'm an influencer. Can we pull that money together as our income and use that as our for our mortgages? Yeah,
absolutely. So I think the biggest thing that lenders like to see is longevity, right? If you just started your side hustle a month ago and you're now a YouTube influencer, they're probably not going to take that too seriously. But if you've had your full-time job and you've also been doing, another part-time job or a side business for a year or 2 years, then for sure, we just want to show the lender that essentially you're able to sustain both of those incomes. So for sure, there's so many different options, and whenever you talk to a mortgage broker, they can kind of help you figure that out for you.
Okay, you know what? One last question. Maternity leave.
Yeah.
A lot of women and men too, but we have a baby, we're on maternity leave, and now we want to purchase a home, but we've been off work for 3 months or 6 months raising our child. How does that work?
Yeah, so maternity leave is very, very common, and it's quite easy to actually get approved as long as you have a job to go back to. So what a lender wants to see is they just want to see a letter from your employer stating that yes, you still have a job and your return to work date is within 18 months, which is kind of the maximum you can do for maternity leave. So as long as you provide that, they'll actually use your full income of when you're working full time. So it's a really, really good way to get approved that way.
Okay, fantastic. So for all you buyers out there or potential buyers, you're thinking to get into the real estate, into the market, you know what? Talk to your mortgage specialist. Talk to Chris here. He can help you figure out what can you afford. And then after that, we work together for real estate, and then I can help you find your dream home. So I'm Erin Price Emery, listed Vancouver at Blue West Realty.
I'm Chris Morrow with Forefront Mortgages.
Thanks.